I witnessed a murder and killed the murderer. I live near a national forest preserve and would hike there very often for years. I had a wonderfully private patch of land that I had never seen a single person on the entire time I've been hiking there. Then, one day I heard some people off in the distance, so I snuck closer as quietly as possible. I always carried my rifle on me for safety when hiking, so I wasn't scared. There I saw a man and a woman fighting, and the man was strangling the woman. I stood there in shock as the man slowly killed the woman. When I realized what he had done, I drew my rifle and put a bullet through his chest. He fell backwards to the ground as he was never alive. I looked around and saw no one else, so I walked over to the two people. Then, from anger and disgust inside of me, I shot the man again, this time in the head. I wanted to make sure he was dead. Then I checked the woman. She was most certainly dead. She was much younger looking than the man. My best guess would be mid-20s. She was pretty attractive, honestly. Now, I've never been a big fan of the police, so I was hesitant to call them. I had no reception on my cell phone, so I decided not to call. Besides that, I did not want to explain why I shot the guy twice. I left the area and came back later that day. It was almost dark when I came back, and not to my surprise, I found the two where I left them. I dug them each a shallow grave with the shovel I brought and kicked some brush over the fresh dirt. There were plenty of trees around, so it didn't even look suspicious by the time I finished covering the graves. I never heard a peep about either of these people going missing on the news, and I never said a word about this to anyone. I still walked the same area and passed by the graves I dug for them. I even put a little makeshift cross sticking out of the ground for the woman. Very small, though. In case someone happened to see it, they could think it was just a coincidence. The only thing I actually feel bad about is not stopping the man from killing that poor woman. But at least her death was avenged.